there's the Castleknock line-out. One late change, number 18, Jack King, comes into the middle of the field. He'll partner the former Fermanagh County player James Sherry, and no doubt who the big names are up front. Number 14, Kieran Kilkenny, the All-Ireland winner with Dublin just a few weeks ago. And keep an eye on number 13, Seamus O'Carroll, the Limerick County man, a new arrival in Castleknock this season. He has been in fine scoring form. Kilmacud Crokes manager Gabriel Bannigan calls on two of Dublin's All-Ireland winners, number 3 Cian O'Sullivan and number 11 Paul Mannion. We're still not too sure though where Cian O'Sullivan will spend most of the evening. He may well be tasked with picking up his county teammate Kieran Kilkenny. A late change on the Kilmacud team sees number 20 Shane Horan replace Aidan Jones in the half-back line. Kilmacud Crokes go short with the restart. Happy enough to work it across that full back line, and now ball in the hands of Shane Cunningham. Here is Cian O'Sullivan. Takes the ball without breaking stride and pumps it long in towards Mark Vaughan. Former Dublin County man, of course, just gets a yard on his man. Vaughan shoots on sight. That's a spectacular start for Vaughan and Kilmacud. They're out in front inside 3 minutes. Now Cian O'Sullivan just glides down the centre, nobody coming out to meet him. Castleknock picking up the other runners. Nice sidestep there from Callum Pearson. McGowan, there's a man inside, it's Horan again, who's just crept close to goal. Shot clips the post. First man to react though is Andrew McGowan. O'Sullivan to Vaughan, dangerous ball, here's Pat Burke. And the former Dublin and Clare forward shows that poacher's instinct again. Lovely finish. Castleknock found wanting at the back. Superbly fit team, Castleknock. They love to just run that ball time and again. Nice touch from Hannigan. Trying to release Desi Carlos. The angle is tight. Carlos backs himself. That's a wonderful score from Desi Carlos. He's Castleknock's only scorer so far, and that was a real beauty.
Excellent score from an acute angle, but it was interesting. You could see it right from the transition. They had 3 lads in an overlap, and they opened the legs, and that's what Castleknock can do when they get the opportunity, when they get the space in front of them.
Mannion using his pace to great effect, leaving defenders in his wake. Mannion! Oh, what a finish from Paul Mannion. Well, he made it and he finished it. The Dublin County man showing all of his class, and Morvan Connolly had no chance.
Yeah, you could see at the minute he got the ball, he just went with intent. I knew he was going to take them on, but he got a bit of luck, turned inside, an excellent finish off the right foot. Super goal.
Now Kilmacud Crokes with something to protect as Desi Carlos comes down along that right-hand side into Seamus O'Carroll. The man from Kappa in County Limerick shoots high off his left and over the bar. Conor Casey, part of a formidable midfield partnership with Pat Duggan. Shane Cunningham spins into space, and he's measured that to absolute perfection. Castleknock have had to go a good solid 50 yards backfield here to keep the ball. Kevin Kinlan cuts inside, makes an angle, curling in and over the bar. Fine score by Kevin Kinlan. Looked like they'd lost the momentum there, Castleknock, but they were patient, and Kinlan applies the finish. We're into the final 5 minutes of normal time at the end of this first half. It's the quarter-final of the Dublin Senior Club Football Championship. Advantage Kilmacud, but here come Castleknock. Through ball, and it's finished by James Sherry. Well, it was Kevin Kinlan's shot for a point, I think, that dropped short. Sherry followed it in and palms it past the beaten David Nestor. Carlos to O'Carroll, and Castleknock's leading scorer in the club championship this season tops up his personal tally and levels the match. Sides all square for the first time. Andrew McGowan. O'Sullivan accelerates onto that pass. He's got a couple of defenders backpedaling. Fires it to Callum Pearson. Well, Pearson Hasn't had too many chances to show us what he can do in a scoring sense so far. Their manager, Gabriel Bannigan, a Monaghan man, feels now it's time to give Castleknock something else to think about in their back line. He's going to freshen up his attack fairly shortly. Shane Boland, referee playing an advantage. Good strong run, Boland going it alone. And that really is an inspirational score from the Castleknock centre-back. Like Hannigan, time and again, he's come rampaging down the middle. Level for the second time.
Yeah, Shane's a lovely, lovely footballer. I always think he always looks like he's in control when he has the ball in his hands. Solo right, solo left, doesn't make a difference. And that was a really lovely score at a clinical time.
Gives it to Shields, goes long towards the aforementioned Kilkenny, jumping back there with Cillian O'Shea, who hasn't left his side since this game started. The joint captain of the Dublin under-21 team earlier this year has done a very decent job so far. Chance here perhaps though for O'Carroll, who turns and twists and finds some space and fires it up and over the bar. Shows us what he can do. Seamus O'Carroll came out to take that free, but instead it's popped through quickly. Given by Griffin to Kilkenny, and that's high and that's over the bar. Seamus O'Carroll has done it again. Shot the lights out in the last round, and he's starting to come good here with the finish line in sight. Now what can Kilmacud Crokes come up with? Diaz back to Callum Pearson. If the sides finish level tonight, we will have extra time as Pat Burke turns, shoots and pushes Kilmacud Crokes back in front. Well, they needed somebody to take the initiative, and no better man than Pat Burke. Kevin Dias towards Pat Burke. He's got a man over if he can spot him, and he does. It's Ross McGowan, denied by the post. He'd beaten Morvan Connolly, denied by the post. Kilmacud Crokes must be content with a free, but it was that man, Pat Burke, again pulling all the strings inside. Within minutes now, moments of a place in the last four. Another handy one for Paul Mannion. Just pushes Crokes two in front. And you'd imagine if they don't concede a goal now, it's job done.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for it, but it's going to be difficult to see. Keane's gone in now to play sweeper, and there's no better man at doing that, as we all know.
That very much strategic foul there. Ball goes long. Sherry breaks to Kilkenny. Just can't get room to swing the boot. Manages to squeeze it to O'Carroll. He's been fouled. Could have been by any one of 3 or 4 defenders. And now surely it will be Kilkenny to try and find a way to the back of the net.
Yeah, he's having a conversation there with the referee, so I'm sure he's asking if there's time after this score for a kick out, and if there is, he'll pop it over, but I don't think there could be, so it'd be interesting to see if he pops it over or if he has it on it. Looks like he's going for it.
So it's the goalkeeper David Nestor getting organised. He's brought 6 teammates onto the line, another 3 or 4 in front of him, as Kieran Kilkenny drills it high and over the bar. So we're into the 5th minute of stoppage time, and it's all over. Last year's beaten finalists, Castleknock, crash out of the Dublin Senior Championship at the quarter-final stage, and it's Kilmacud Crokes who march on and into the last 4. Let's head back down to pitch side and Anna Geary.
So I'm here with the winning manager. Gabriel, you have a big smile on your face before I met you there. What does it feel like? What are you thinking?
Just relief. Just relief. That was such a tough championship game. We got off to a good start, and then we made a few poor pass selections, shot selections in the first half, let them back into it. I wasn't too happy about that. And then second half, we really had to grind it out. But we did grind it out. And the lads that we brought in made a difference, and we ground it out at the end. I think we just about deserved it, but big thing for me is we're through to the semi-final. That's all that matters, but we have a lot of improving to do.
I suppose when Castleknock asked questions of you, though, you had leaders stepping up all over the pitch.
Yeah, I thought Cian and Paul in particular really stood up. Outstanding leadership from both of them. But to a man, look, it was a tight game. It's always tight. Every game Castleknock plays is tight. They're a good team, hard to play against. Glad to get over them. We look forward to semi-final.
Well, enjoy the win, Gabriel. Thanks very much.
Well, they haven't won a Dublin title since 2010. They're still standing. Kilmacud Crokes have beaten Castleknock 2 goals and 8 to 1 goal and 10.